Hey everybody, thanks for watching. I'm standing outside my house in front of my 2005 Honda Odyssey, and it's time to change the cabin air filter. So I'm going to go ahead and do that today, but I thought I'd show people who've never done it before how to do it. It's not as simple as you'd think, but it's not too terribly complicated. So let's just get to it. Okay, the cabin air filter in the Honda Odyssey is in the glove box. I've already cleaned out my glove box, and I've got a light to show you a little bit better. You can see it well enough on your own, but it never shows up on camera. And what I noticed first thing is it looks like, and I'm suspecting that it was the guy that did the oil change on this a few months ago. It was dead of winter, and I don't want to mess with an oil change in 20 below weather. But normally there's a clip, a little arm, a plastic arm that goes from this point all the way up through this little gap right there. A plastic arm that should be there and it's missing. Now remember, the guy showed me the air filter saying, do you want to change it? And I said, you know what, I'll wait till summer and I'll change it so I can make a video, but I'll be damned. The clip there is broken off. But what you would have is a long plastic clip with a little cap on it. You'd pull that cap off, and this little, like a dowel would be sticking out of this hole, and you'd pull that piece off the hole, and it would just be a loose arm that you'd get out of the way. Since that's not there, we don't have to worry about that. All we have to worry about are these two retaining clips. There's one on the left side, flip it around, and one on the right side. And these are the plastic clips that you normally use a screwdriver for. You just feed it under here and kind of turn 90 degrees to pop it out. You hear that pop? That's what you want to hear. Now inside there is about a thumb-sized rubber bumper that actually secures it to the vehicle in the dash. So I'm going to work that out and try to hold the camera while I'm working it out. So what I might have to do is push the glove box closed a little bit. Hey, you want to hold it for me? My boss, my wife, just came up and she saw me struggling. So when you're doing stuff for your own, it's nice to have an extra set of hands. So I'm going to push the glove compartment closed a little bit, and this thing snaps right out. And you can see this is that rubber bumper that this pushes into the wall of the vehicle to hold the glove box in place. So save that, we're going to use it again, and I'm going to do the same thing on the other side. Okay, here we are on the passenger side, or the right side of the box. Again, stick your flathead screwdriver in there, twist it 90 degrees, and it'll pop the first piece of the clip. Okay, twist, and it pops. Now I'm going to shut the glove box a little bit to work that bumper out, and then when you shut it a little bit, it just pops right out. So, thanks. It's good to have a second set of hands when you're recording stuff, but you can do this by yourself pretty easy. I'm going to turn off the light, and we effectively have the glove box falling out now, which is what we want. And here is the filter housing, and this is what we care about. This long rectangular piece here is just held in with two clips, so we'll pull it off on each side. I might set you up on a tripod. My wife walked away, but here we go. I'll put it on a tripod. All right, I got my helper back so I can use both hands. The glove box is out of the way. This clip right here, can you see it there, kiddo? Pinching on both sides, and it just slides out like a tray. And be prepared to be disgusted. All right, we'll take this out in the sunlight. This is one disgusting filter. I don't know how any matter got through there at all, but it is solid caked with mold, dust, all sorts of crap. I'm going to pull this out. It's just a tray. We're going to dump that out, and that sucker's dead. What you want to notice on this thing too is there's an airflow indicator on the plastic tray, and that's telling me that the airflow is going down, so you want to remember that when you put in the new filter. Yeah, here's some more close-ups. Yeah, I'm gonna vomit. So we got a Perolator Breathe Easy cabin air filter, electrostatically charged. This is kind of a mid-level filter. If you wanted to go high-end, you could get a Wix or something like that, but this is fine. We're gonna open that up, and remember that airflow arrow? Well, there's gonna be one on the filter too, so it's saying airflow is going down. Can you see that arrow? Okay, so that works out. We're just going to put it right in there. It should fit right away. Well, if I do it right, there we go. I'm going to double check airflow going down, and then you just slide the tray back in. All right, so we got the new filter in. The airflow indicators match. You just push it in, and with a lot of these plastic pieces of the cars, you should hear a nice click, and that's a good sound. Let's listen. Okay, that click is in place, and that is all you need to do to replace the cabin air filter. You'll breathe easier, and now all we have to do are to put these two left and right bumpers back in with these plastic clips, right here that we popped out with our flathead screwdriver. And these parts are universal. They're identical, so you don't have to keep them left from right. Here's a view with the glove box all the way down, and here's a view with a little bumper. This bumper has to slide in, and it's going to go on the other side of this metal clip. There's an identical one on this side, but it'll snap in place right there, and that's what holds your glove box secure. So we have to lift up the box high enough to get past that point. So I'm going to do that now that I know where. And you heard it snap into place. Once you do it the first time, it'll become kind of intuitive. You'll feel it. And we'll do that one more time on this side. And I can't do it. I'm going to hit stop. We're doing the other side. Close it. And feel around, just snap in place. And those two are now in place. Now, if this was a normal Honda Odyssey, we'd almost be done. We have the clip there and the clip there. And normally there's another long plastic clip that will come through this little feeding hole, a long clip, and to go on top of a plastic bar that's right there. You'll clip that back into place and then put a little receiver end cap on top of that. And then you're all done. You're good for another, well, I don't know, 50,000 miles, or until you start to notice a decrease in the air quality. And that's how simple it is. Hey, if you like my videos, hit subscribe. I put new ones on all the time. And as always, thanks for watching.